our abstract, open-windowed public utility vehicles such as jeepneys, buses, and tricycles are some of the modes of public transportation in our country. Longer travel time means longer exposure of the passengers to the air pollution. The researchers conducted a study to assess the impact of air pollution to the health of the passengers. The researchers performed a survey that involves 100 participants, and most of them have experienced health problems by being exposed to polluted air. Some of the health problems were irritation of eyes, nose, throat, headaches, cough, and shortness of breath.
So, I'm Ryan Alfred P. Juan from Res 100-4 Section EO3. I'm here to discuss about our research topic, which is health risk assessment impact of air pollution on the health of commuters in Manila. Open-windowed public utility vehicles, such as jeepneys, buses, and tricycles, are some of the modes of public transportation in our country. Longer travel time means longer exposure of the passengers to the air pollution. The researchers conducted a study to assess the impact of air pollution to the health of passengers. The researchers performed a survey that involves 100 participants, and most of them have experienced health problems by being exposed to polluted air. Some of the health problems were irritation of eyes, nose, throat, headaches, cough, and shortness of breath. We all know that the targeted area of air pollution's harmful substance is the lungs together with the respiratory system. In the Philippines, lung cancer is the most common cancer of one of the most deadliest cancer since it attacks vital component organs of our body. Therefore, we targeted students all over the Manila city that uses public transportation as their common means in going to school. But we tend to neglect commuter that is commuting by the usage of LRT or train, express service such as Grabs and taxi, because the composure in the outside environment is almost lessened if none.
Chapter 3 Methodology. Quick overview. In our research, we gather all the opinions and ideas of our fellow commuters to create an experimental data which we will verify by the use of others' informative research that also deals with the pollution and air qualities in urban areas such as Manila and study about the transportation process in the Philippines. Our conceptual framework. Number 1 is define the problem. Air pollution in urban areas such as Manila. Number 2, design the research. We use survey and analysis to address the problem. Number 3, design data. By going to the field and asking respondents about their opinions and ideas about the situation, then gathering other research for backup data. Number 4, specify sample. By targeting the main subject, which is college students like us in Manila. 5. Collect the data, retrieving all the given forms and analyzing all the research materials. Analyze data. After collecting, we must transform raw data into a solid conclusion. 7. Write the final output. Population. According to CHED or Commission on Higher Education, there are about 26,000 college students studying within the busy city of Manila. We consider all the students since all of them is at least experienced commuting or riding public utility vehicles in their lifetime. In sample size, we use the Sloan formula, which is N is equal to the population size all over 1 plus the population size times the margin of error. We consider margin of error as 0.05, then square it, then we got the answer of 396 total respondent, but we rounded it up and make it 400 respondents. Our main location area is the main focus of our research is within the vicinity of Manila City, especially in the Intramuros area and Moraita, where college student is more abundant and the public transportation is more in use. our research technique, convenience sample is a type of non-probability sampling method where the sample is taken from a group of people easy to contact or to reach. For example, standing at mall or people at grocery store and asking people to answer questions will be an example of convenience sample. The technique we use as a researcher is the most easy of all available procedure, and it's called the convenience sampling. So the researcher chooses participants that are willing to participate and pass all the given requirements that need to take on the survey. The researchers use this method because they know that using the convenience sampling method, we will accomplish the research with outstanding accuracy while maintaining low effort. Procedures. In our research, we first analyze what kind of survey we will serve in our respondent. As much as possible, we want our questionnaire to be appealing so that our respondent answer it passionately. After formulating the questions that we will help us gather data, my team went on different locations such as Intramuros and Moraita to distribute survey sheets, and also we created online forms to be posted online for us to achieve 400 respondents easily. Then we go on extensive research about the air pollution in our health to the works of other study to formulate a helpful conclusion. Materials. Our team enjoyed the help of internet as it lessened the effort we will put in our research. It made our survey much more convenient and helped us gather data instantly due to the information we can research about.
So, good day. My name is Christian Dave Cabida, and I'll be discussing about the discussion and results of our research health risk of air pollution on commuters. So, to start with, the discussion in this study is a descriptive type of survey to examine the usual age, gender, from where the bracket of users, how often they commute, what type of transportation they use, how much time they spend commuting, rate of ease of the commute, major cause of air pollution, the effects of pollution to them, the quality of air while they commute, the common health problems they experience when exposed to the polluted air, and their suggestions to government to lessen the air pollutions, and what can they contribute to lessen the air pollution. So, the results for these surveys are the majority of the respondents ages from 21 to 23 years old. The majority of the passengers are from Calabar zone, which is preponderance of the commuters usually commutes every day. So the most common transport vehicle used are the jeepneys. The majority rate of the passengers have spent 15 to 1 hour commuting. So the majority rate of ease of the commute is by 3 from 5 to 1, and 5 being the highest. So as I've said before, they commute 15 to 1 hour. 1 hour. So the vehicles are the most common air pollutions they think, aside from factories, unregulated waste, and others. The common health problems they encountered while being exposed on polluted air is having irritation of eyes, nose, and even throat, followed by the shortness in breath, cough, and headache respectively. So they also suggest to the government that there should be a public transport, so that better public transportation, so that more people will be inclined to use said public transpo. So another one is to improve the mass transportation system so that people will less likely buy their own cars. This will help lessen the air pollution contributed by the large amount of vehicle in the cities. So another one is lessen the vehicles, strict implementations of Clean Air Act, modernize the public vehicle use, produce more economic vehicles, provide the other means of transportation by being sustainable to the environment, such as LRT, I think, or more expressway, so that it's more convenient to use the roads while commuting. So those are some suggestions to the government by the surveyors. They were the survey. So here are some contributes that they might do to lessen the air pollutions. So one of these is don't smoke. Instead of commuting, if the place where they are going is near, just walk. Lessen the usage of plastics such as straws and plastic bags. So another is maybe ride a bike. Yun nga lang, medyo papawisan tayo. So somehow it would help contribute to lessen the air pollution. So lastly is to choose cleaner commute like share ride or public transport rather than bringing your own car. So that's all for my part in our research. Thank you.
For this chapter, conclusion and recommendation. The researchers showed that there are harmful effects on air pollution to the health on the most of the commuters. The researchers gathered only 100 respondents, which are students who used to commute around Manila area. According to these respondents, the rate of the public transportation in Manila is below average because it got a 52.17%. And the respondents also show us that the major cause of air pollution comes in two ways, which are using of vehicles that burns gas, and other is the use of factories. But vehicles got a slightly higher percentage because it got a percentage of 52.56, while factories is lower than 50%. Lastly, we questioned these respondents to answer the air quality in Manila and the health problems that they can encounter. And the result is that the air quality in Manila is between average to good. And the common health problem they encounter is irritation. Therefore, the researchers concluded that there are harmful effects to our health by means of air pollution. For our recommendation, in a place like Manila, which is a progressive place, we cannot stop the use of factories, use of cars, and by means of that, the researchers recommend that it will start in ourselves. All we need is discipline to lessen the air pollution. A simple throwing of plastic in a trash